Hello everybody, Film Trigger here. My name is Stevie Cade, and today we're doing our weekly drive-by news edition. So let's get started. Mortal Kombat. Warner Brothers and New Line Cinema are getting together with producer James Wan to reboot the Mortal Kombat movie, which is good, I think. I mean, it needs it, but it hasn't done very well in the past two movies or the TV series that came out. They can't seem to capture the same essence the video game gives, you know? I mean, the video games they just released the Mortal Kombat 11. I mean, it's still going strong. I mean, the movies just aren't there. Hopefully James Wan can help fix that. And he's brought on Simon McQuoid to make his feature film debut directing the movie. Now, if anyone remembers that PlayStation 3 ad, it featured a collection of famous PlayStation characters that were all in one scene together. It was several years back. Simon McQuoid directed that little featurette. I don't see any release date yet or anything like that, but it is in the works. Next, what do Saw, Lionsgate, and Chris Rock have in common? Absolutely nothing! Except for Chris Rock has recently approached Lionsgate with chilling details of his own reimagining of the Jigsaw Killer. Chris Rock stated, and I quote, "I've been a fan of Saw since the first film in 2004. I am excited by the opportunity to take this to a really intense and twisted new place." Chris Rock? Really? That was my best Chris Rock. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm actually pretty excited about this. I really enjoy seeing actors, directors. I mean, even musicians like step out of their comfort level and try something new. And Chris Rock definitely needs something new. It's been a hit and miss for him for the past couple years. So hopefully this can get him, back in the limelight. I don't know if he's planning to star in the movie or the series. If he is, I hope he brings his acting chops because, it's Chris Rock. Masters of the Universe! Sony Pictures and Mattel Films. They are rebooting the Masters of the Universe, which is cool. I was actually a big fan of the old movie. If you guys haven't seen the old film, the 1987 film with Dolph Lundgren and Frank Langella as Skeletor, you should watch it. I mean, it's super 80s awkward movie, but it wasn't that bad. But it definitely needs a reimagining, a reboot. And it looks like it's set to star Noah Centineo as He-Man. I don't know who that is. I'll have to look him up. It has a director, Adam and Aaron Lee, and they will be joining writers Art Markham and Matt Holloway. So, yeah, there you go. You got directors, writers, and it even has a release date. As of now, it's March 5th, 2021. I'm down for that. We could use a new He-Man movie. Hopefully they don't go all that with it, but we'll see. Matt Reeves Batman update. Looks like Robert Pattinson is right now in the top choice to play Batman. That's fine. Let's do it. I don't care. Honestly, I'm almost to the point to where they can get a trained monkey to play Batman right now. I just want to get this movie made. Now they are getting a little bit of hate for Robert Pattinson. Obviously from Twilight fame, and I was never a big fan of the Twilight movies personally, only because I'm a huge monster movie fan, and what they did to vampires was, ugh. That's not a vampire. You sparkle. That's a giant wolf. I'm a vampire, but I'm in love. Jeez Louise, you're a vampire. As I said before, I'm very excited to see actors go outside of their own zone. I mean, it's fair to say that we as moviegoers really underestimate actors' abilities to, act. It all started. I mean, let's look at Batman history here. Michael Keaton, Christian Bale, Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck got it the worst. All were hated on before people actually saw them in theaters. And when they saw them in theaters, everyone's like, "Woo, yay, they're great!" So obviously we don't really know what's best. I'm going to put the trust in Matt Reeves, and he's been taking his time with this movie, and I'd really hate to see him take this time to make a slip up of bad casting decision. Honestly, if we're not going to get Ben Affleck, then just take me somewhere else, please. Take me somewhere else, somewhere new. Robert Pattinson is somewhere else, somewhere new. Let's roll with it. Let's get this movie made. See, AT&T not impressed with the Snyder Cut movement. I can't blame them. Unfortunately, as much as strong as we are, as we feel for this movement, we are a very limited number of people, and we're not making ourselves known very well. And the few that do know the Snyder Cut movement, a fraction of those people look at it almost like like a weird cult thing, which tells me that we're not doing a very good job getting our message out there to the right people. Yes, we're doing the Comic-Con airplane banner and the flyers, but which I'm not going to shit on that at all. I mean that's great, but to me you're kind of preaching to the choir. I mean, all those people at Comic-Con probably already know about the Snyder Cut. We're just reminding them of it. We really need to break away from that and refocus our efforts on a new audience to follow the Snyder Cut movement. And I think a lot of our integrity behind the Snyder Cut movement is rights for directors, actors, writers, so on and so forth. That's what it's evolving into. What rights do these people have where a film company can take their film and just shit all over it? Snyder made a movie, and that movie we never got to see that movie. Yes, we want to see it, but the Snyder Cut movement is moving beyond that. It's not just about getting the movie made now. And I think we need to refocus our efforts on that a little bit. I've got a couple ideas. I don't know. I haven't quite hashed them out yet, so I'm not going to discuss them here. But yeah, I've got some ideas. I might send Chris Wong a message. I don't know. We'll see. Don't hold me to that. But the bottom line for AT&T and Warner Brothers and anybody is money. Money, money, money. Are they going to make money? I think our job is to remind them that integrity should be their bottom line also. Well, yeah, I don't want to beat a dead horse there, so you guys get the point. And there's our weekly drive-by news. I'm sure there's a lot more news. I'm sure I can go on and on and on with new stuff. I just kind of picked the things that I personally found interest in because it's my channel. And if you like it, then you'll subscribe. If you don't, you'll subscribe to somebody else. just subscribe to mine though. It's cool. You can totally subscribe to both. It's not gonna hurt anything. Please join me in the comment section below. Let's discuss everything I talked about here, and maybe bring up some other news things that I missed that dropped this week. I'd be more than happy to join you in the comment section below, and let's discuss it. While you're hanging out in the comment section, please hit that subscribe button and the bell ding thing so you get notified anytime I upload a new video. All right? I appreciate you guys watching. Stay trigger happy, my friends. And until next time, peace.